Choose Jamaica. We're on a mission to lift up our communities. Jamaica live our party, building shape prosperity. No, he never said that it would happen overnight. Still, we laid the foundation to make the future right. We pledge our hearts to uphold our part. We've been going strong and we're just getting started. Our leadership who stands to the rightful path. The greener grass is here, the better choice is clear. Choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is what it really means. Choose Jamaica, choose JLP. Yes, we're building a better future together. Stay true no matter the weather. JLP standing bold through every plan and school and road. From hardships to hope, we've been paving the way. The very best of Jamaica starts today. And so we pledge our hearts to uphold our path. We've been going strong and we're just getting started. Our leadership who stands to the rightful path. The greener grass is here, the better choice is clear. Choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is what it really means. Choose Jamaica, choose JLP. Yes, we will see the fruit of we labor. We are getting now, not no later. He is a leader, real and competent, and you always deserve your confidence. Yes, we will see the fruit of we labor. We are getting now, not no later. Prosperity for you and me. Choose Jamaica, choose JLC. For better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is what it really means. Choose Jamaica, choose JLP. Choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is what it really means. Choose Jamaica, choose JLP.
Good morning, Liberates, and good morning to all other comebacks watching this channel. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Laborite alive and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Good morning, my people. Good morning. Now, for all who don't know, here on screen we got none other than Ian Scales, an absolute disgrace to the people of Western Hanover. So disgraceful that the people of Western Hanover had to run him like a dog. Anyway, my people, I saw him on a political platform 2 nights ago, lying through his teeth. I went on BOJ TV this morning to look for that clip of him, and it is not yet posted. But when it is posted, I will be going through it minute by minute, and I will be bunking every single lie that he has told with facts, my people. So I'm waiting on BOJ to post the Ian Skills segment. Now, we're going to listen to the Mark Golding segment this morning. But into all of that, my people, let's roll out the morning shout-outs. There is 40 of us so far. We got 10 thumbs up. And hit the 3 dots in the right-hand corner of the screen. Now 48 of us. Hit the 3 dots in the right-hand corner of the screen. Hit the thumbs up button. And do remember to subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. And from last night live, we got 17 new subscribers. So if any of you is here this morning, big up on yourself. Thanks for subscribing. And, you know, welcome to the family. Welcome to DUJON'S world. Now, I realize that I am cutting out my people. So now tell me if you don't hear me. Mic check. Tell me if you don't hear me. Tell me if you not hate me, guys. Okay. You not hear me. Alright, let's roll out the shout out. So good morning to Mr. Maserati. Big up yourself, my boss. Good morning to my beautiful wife. Good morning, baby. Jacqueline, big up yourself. Jacqueline Chambers. Ellen Mackenzie, big up yourself. Melody, big up yourself. Beverly Clark, big up yourself. Novia, big up yourself. Iona, big up yourself. Dan Warren, big up yourself. PB, big up yourself. Leroy, big up yourself. Anjo, Everton. Mama Winsome, them. Good morning. Where was I? John Siddles, big up yourself, my boss. And Pink Rose Henry, big up yourself, good morning. Guys, remember, if you want a shout out, you have to say good morning or say something in the comment section so I can see you and give you a shout out. Big up to all 20 persons that have given me a thumbs up so far. Now, before we get to the Mark Golden clip, I'm going to play a clip from my brother, Jamaica 87. Now, I want to listen to this, and we're going to scrutinize this also in the Mark Golden's clip, but just in case we missed it, or just in case we miss it when we play the clip, he has chosen to pick this part of the speech. So let's listen to it, my people.
When me telling you say Mark Golden and the PMP criminal organization are going to kill we with new taxes if they form government, you don't think a joke me make? You don't hear him on the political platform last night down in Westmoreland? You don't hear him? Alright, you don't hear him, you don't listen for yourself. This a government here run the country without implementing no new taxes. And you hear them money come, a big tax them a tax. You can't stand there. You better wise up.
When we establish the Agricultural Development Fund and we put some of the income taxes, some of the taxes on the imports of food rather, and we put them into that fund to support the farmers of this country and to support the farmers of Westmoreland, life will be better for Jamaica. We will be able to produce more.
When me telling you say, Mark.
Though, my people, Mark Golden contention is that more food is being imported in Jamaica. Yes, that is true. But why is more food being imported in Jamaica? Somebody tell me. Anybody in the comment section can tell me why more food is being imported in Jamaica? I'm not going to answer that question just yet. I'm going to leave the comment section to see if you guys can figure it out. Big up yourself, Jamaica. Simone, good morning. See, if you can tell me why we are importing more food in Jamaica. Also, I want to take you guys back to a clip from Deputy Mayor of Savlamar, Dan. So, there's a method to the madness, my people. So, just bear with me. But listen to this.
Every election, we are get beaten over Cooley Town. Remember where we are come from, man. Remember where we are come from. When blind car them come up front, up to latrine in them, up to latrine, up to latrine. We build them before them come live. Them never use electricity. And they come say light up front. And every election, we don't lose over this. Comrades, we don't cut it out, man. Come home and vote for the People's National Party. A progress would I vote for.
They build pit latching, give them. And then if you vote to progress because of that. Now, Jeffrey, how you pronounce it? Say, simple, there are more people that needs. There are more people that needs to eat, visitors and citizens. Food for the hotel industry if feed the tourists. We know them eat 5 meals a day. Hotel industry importing the food. Big up yourself, you know, Elroy. Big up Father Dark Night. We import because we are not producing enough. So, that is part of the reason, but we are also importing more because Jamaican people have more money to spend now. So if you have more money to spend, you have more things to buy. So so the hotel plays a big part because more visitors coming. See, we are also getting a lot of food in Jamaica, but Jamaican people is now living large, my people. So check it out. We are importing more food because one, there's more of us. Two, we have more money to spend. And because we have more money to spend, we want more things to buy and to eat. It's plain as simple as that. There's nothing wrong with importing food. Now, granted, if we can produce most of our food, that would take down the import bills. But we have to import things back and forth, import and export. It is a give and take, my people. See, we have to trade with other countries. It is a good thing, nonetheless. It is a good thing. But anyway, you know, Comrade Deputy Mayor say, we have to remember where we're coming from. So I just want you guys to hear from his mouth that we should remember the days of the PNP. We were suffering. We couldn't import so much food in Jamaica because we never have no money to buy. Hungry that kill we. We mother our father afford pound of chicken back and pound and a half of chicken back and them have to chop it up fine, to curry it, for all that we can get some in our house. See, today in Jamaica you can buy 5 pound of mutton, 5 pound of pork, 5 pound of oxtail, 5 pound of chicken, 10 pound of chicken back, 15 pound of mixed parts. You can do them the things that Jamaica now. We couldn't do it on a PNP. We couldn't do it. All the Tapanaris people them could have do that. Anyway, we're gonna move to another clip from the Prime Minister, and then we're gonna listen to old Bucky Tutu part-time speech that he did in Westmoreland. So now listen to this, my people.
Some people behave like they own Jamaica. It's just a matter that time come for them. It's not a matter that they work for it. It's not a matter that they deserve it. It's not a meritocracy. It's just that time, the effluxion of time. It's just so. But we have never, I certainly have never behaved entitled in Jamaica. A part of the challenge that I face is that I represent a disruption.
Now, remember, I'm telling you, say, me have a recording where a member of the Integrity Commission is on that recording saying that Andrew Holness is not one of them. And this is why they don't want him in that position. Now listen to Andrew Holness.
Is that I represent a disruption. A real disruption for those persons who believe that they have an entitlement to Jamaica. You see, I don't have any Tapanaris in me.
So Andrew knows where the problem lies and where it is coming from, my people. We continue to listen.
I am 100% purebred Jamaican. The struggles that you went through, I went through. I know what it is to walk to school. I know what it is to not have a seat in a classroom. I went to Spanish Town Primary with more than 60 people in the classroom. I know. And it is because I've had those experiences why I believe that I have been able to direct the development.
So, we would have said this. There, big up yourself, David Palmer, big up yourself. See? So, I have been saying this for the longest, my people, that Andrew Holness, because of where he came from and how he came up, he understands the issues of Jamaica. He understands. See? And that is why he's able to make such a change in Jamaica in such a short time. Because he knows what the issues are. You think Mark Golden go and better think about where you going to eat tomorrow morning? Or how inflation affect you? Or how healthcare affect you? Mark Golden not care about them or something there. See, Mark Golden cannot even talk out their own. You see how I can sit down and talk hour, 2 hours. Mark Golding can't do that. Mark Golding have to read off of one paper. You hear me tell you? Oh, under PNP, £1 a month. Under PNP, £1 a month. Mass. What you call Hengi or Hengi? What you say hungry? Retype that Jamaica. I know sometimes I have to speak in English, you know. So sometimes I don't use some grammar where I'm not so familiar with again. By the way, under PNP, £1 a month. Mass Henry, my grandfather, seeing a butcher, and I used to see that 1 to 3 pounds of mutton to feed family on Sunday. Yes, Mass Henry, big up yourself, Mass Henry, anyway, you're there. All if you're there in the afterlife, big up yourself, Mass Henry, the butcher. See, David Palmer, trust me, all food, I lead fool around here. Okay, Andrew did a mic drop upon the waste man them in a PNP. Yes, Henry, me realize say Henry. Thanks for the enlightenment, DUJON'S. So, big up yourself, Sharon. I have said this on plenty of occasions, my people. Say, you know, Andrew Holness, because of where he's coming from, you know, he knows the issue. He has walked to school, hence why he's getting school bus for the children. See, 60 children were in a class, even in them times. See, hence why they have spent billions of dollars adding classrooms now to lessen the load on the teachers. See, Andrew Holness have known what it is to not have a meal to go to bed. We can't say the same for Mark Golding. Mark Golding is an aristocrat, born and bred with a silver spoon, a gold spoon in our mouth. There's 94 of us, my people. You get it? But anyway.
Andrew in the garden high. Where the farmers of Westman, I offer you a steady hand through turbulent times. I will.
And I feel a deed, my people. When you don't take it, be a human excrement, then I fingernail there, the left it. Don't touch it. You can't say they want to do.
Restore dignity where it has been stripped away from the system of governance in this country. I will bring honesty where corruption has ensnared this nation. And I will rebuild trust.
Yeah. This nation. Let me pull up the part that I'm going to hear. Oh, that, we got back too far. Jaja.
From the system of governance in this country. I will bring honesty where corruption has ensnared this nation. And I will rebuild trust where trust has been shattered by 10 years of Labour Party shenanigans.
Labour Party shenanigans. How the brother? Listen.
I want a Jamaica where the farmers of Westmoreland can feed their families and feed this nation and earn a decent living in doing so.
In the 19 years of the People's National Criminal Organization government, why wasn't that achieved? They had 19 long years, my people.
Where the teacher in the primary school has a classroom that is safe and who feels supported and respected by the system of education in the country.
5 years of wage freezes under the last People's National Criminal Organization government, and on top of that, $60 billion in taxes on top of that, without giving people pay rise and also putting up taxes. So not only did you get less money, but you also had to pay more taxes under the last PNP government. And that is an absolute fact.
Where the single mother in a inner city community, like we have here in Sav, can take her child to a clinic and be seen, cared for, and healed. Where the youth on the Gully Bank, or the youth in Mount Peace, or in Sav, is not judged by where he is from.
I think he mean the youth in Gully Banks. Sorry, not the youth on Gully Bank. I think he mean the youth living in Gully Banks. But anyway, we continue, Phyllis.
But it's given help to get where he wants to go. That is the mission of the People's National Party. And this is not fantasy. This is possible in Jamaica.
Of course.
But it is only possible with leadership that believes in people, not propaganda. Only with a government that puts the people above their cronies, their friends and company. And only with
their cronies and friends and company.
a movement that starts from the ground up, not from the top down. We in the People's National Party are ready. We're ready to lead with integrity. We're ready to govern with vision. We are ready to partner with you in Paul Island, in Fuller's Field, in Townhead, in Friendship, indeed, in every corner of Westmoreland to move this great country forward. And I must personally say that when we were looking at the decriminalization of personal use of ganja, I had Westmoreland very much in mind, because I knew that the highest grade and the highest quality of ganja in Jamaica is from right here in Westmoreland. Orange Hill, big up yourself.
Apparently they decriminalize ganja. So I want some of them PNP where they have a blow vuvuzela. I want to know if you walk down the road with 1 pound, I want half pound. I'm see what. I see though. So what I want to PNP where they pay and try out and come back and tell me what happened.
And all other top areas for the ganja in the country. Barrington Levy, big up yourself, brethren. So comrades, we're going to have a very progressive agricultural policy. That is why Westmoreland gets, as their next MP in Eastern Westmoreland, Dr. Dayton Campbell, shadow spokesman for agriculture, a brilliant mind, a man of action, a man of integrity, and a man of vision. When we establish the Agricultural Development Fund, and we put some of the income...
Listen to this, my people. You listen to this. You want to listen to the part, yeah?
Westmoreland gets, as their next MP in Eastern Westmoreland, Dr. Dayton Campbell, shadow spokesman for agriculture, a brilliant mind, a man of action, a man of integrity, and a man of vision. When we establish the Agricultural Development Fund and we put some of the income taxes, some of the taxes on the imports of food rather, and we put them into that fund to support the farmers of this country and to support the farmers of Westmoreland.
So let me tell the farmer them this, because you see a lot of farmers are not tertiary educated. So let me tell you what happen, farmers, when they put on GCT and exports, you will have to cover that when you buy fertilizer, when you get seeds. No, unless they are saying that RADA is going to supply all of these things, and they are going to, but if they put on taxes and imports, for example, imports coming from America, you know, guess what the big orange baby in the White House is going to do when Jamaica try, look at puny Jamaica, try to import taxes, extra taxes and imports that is coming from their country. Somebody tell me what you think the orange Oompa Loompa will do. Big up yourself, Cass. Lisa Hall, good morning. Jacqueline, big up yourself. Lady J, good morning. Glenville, good morning. Big up yourself, Father Dark Night. See? Anyway, what kind of listen?
Life will be better for Jamaica. We will be able to produce more food. Right now, we're importing nearly double the amount of food each year than was being imported when the PNP was last in office. $1.6 billion US a year of food is being imported, supporting farmers not in Jamaica, but in foreign. And the licenses to bring in a lot of that food are issued on a friend and company basis. No top labor right benefit from those licenses.
Do you know that Mark Golin and Peter Bunting has a company that imports food into Jamaica? Did you guys know this? See, Mark Golin, where I tell people them say, I pay a labor right, I benefit from import licenses. Mark Golin and Peter Bunting has a company, and Mark's sister has a company that import food and beverage into Jamaica. Did you guys know that? Tell her, hey boy, be tired by people. We continue to listen.
While the farmers have to compete with subsidized food being imported into Jamaica, it is not right. We are going to use the Agricultural Development Fund to support farm roads, storage facilities, including cold storage.
700 farm roads have been upgraded under this government, and this government is just opening a mega storage facility, my people. Yes, Mark Golden and Peter Bunting has a company called Rerum that imports food and beverages. One of the biggest company that does it in Jamaica is owned by Mark Golden and Peter Bunting. They are partners in that. And by the way, my people, every single thing that Mark Golden is saying that he will do is already being done by this government. But because they know that the people that listens to them, they know that the people that is listening to them is blinded by color. You know, they won't go to check the facts to see that it is already happening. Every single thing except the tax and imports is happening already that Mark Golden is purporting that he will do. No, continue to listen.
For the farmers, irrigation systems and water systems. We're going to properly capitalize the PC banks so that farmers can get credit to support the financing of their operations. And we're going to support RADA to ensure that the necessary technical support is in place to deal with all the challenges that farmers face every day. Respect due to the farmers. We know that water is a huge crisis in Jamaica. All over the country, people suffering because they don't have water. And I know in Westmoreland, you have that problem as well. That's why
Westmoreland had Carl Blight, the water minister, for more than 10 years. Westmoreland had Carl Blight, the water minister. Savlamar, West Central, had Carl Blight, the water minister. Hanover had Ian Skills, the water minister. Why is there no water in Hanover and Westmoreland? The JLP has only been in Westmoreland 5 years now. 5 years now we win a 3-seat at Westmoreland. PNP had 19 consecutive years in government, and PNP had 56 years in the constituency of Central Westmoreland. Why don't we have water? Is it the Labour right fault that we don't have water? Why is Mark Golden coming to tell our people that we don't have water when it is the PNP why we don't have water? Them take with the idiot, and that me don't like. Anyway, this government has over 100 different water projects going on, and Westmoreland will get its comeuppance in due course.
Ian Hills, the man who shadows water, is going to be the next Member of Parliament in Western Land. And I'll be working closely with him because the main infrastructural needs of this country right now is water. And we have to put the necessary investments and the sensible expenditure of public funds to deliver water to the people. And the third issue that people bawl and lament about is the road. And Jamaica has spent the last 30 years doing wonderful things for the big highways that go across the coast and the one that runs through the middle. But all the interior roads and all the scheme roads where people have to drive every day, them have to mash up them front end on those roads because they're not being properly maintained. And that's why young Dwayne Vaz is going to be involved in the solution to that problem in the ministry with responsibility for road and works. So all the major portfolios, Westmoreland, the people we have put in place to represent you, our people will have respect.
Is this the same Dwayne Vaz who lived on Landilo Phase 1? His father lived on Landilo Phase 1 while he was member of parliament for 6 years. And it is George Wright who came and fixed Landilo Phase 1. Is this the same Dwayne Vaz that Mark Gordon is saying will be responsible for road and works? Eh? We don't see me dying child, my people. I try though. I try to educate my people them. So these people, they don't mean us. And by the way, when Dwayne Vaz was member of parliament, he was also a junior minister. He could have lobbied to fix those roads. Why didn't he do it? Him not going to get responsibility now. Eh? Anyway, we'll continue to listen to people.
Responsibility for delivering those things to you. When it comes to housing, we know that so many high-end houses have been built under this government. But ordinary housing for the ordinary Jamaican citizen, hardly any of that has been built. There's a huge demand, unfulfilled, for affordable housing in the country. And we are going to build 50,000 affordable houses in our first term. And we're going to do it on public lands that are not suitable for agriculture. And we're going to ensure that when we build those houses through the agencies of government like the National Housing Trust, we are not going to include the value of the land in the price of the house.
So I get something straight then, my people. So if you are going to, if Mark Golden is going to sell your house and he's not going to include the value of the land, see, why don't Mark Golden just say, listen, if you see a piece of land and you identify it and you want to live on it, take it and build a house. Because you don't have to pay for your land. We are giving you land for free. And if you get the land for free, just take your land. Anywhere you see it, just take it and go and go build a house. Mark Golden come to Westmoreland again, you know. For his second time now, you know, for sell with Puss in a bag, you know. Eh? Mark Golden come to Westmoreland in a Savlamar in my town, come again for come sell with Puss in a bag. Eh? So if Mark Golden not going to build a house, say I'm going to sell you, and he not going to include the price in the land, why point of selling me a house? Give me the land now. Me will go and go panka and take my time chaka and build up my house. Just like every other Jamaican. Can me get the land for free. And that if you do, you know, and tell me say, alright, when you done build a house, or before you done, when you identify a piece of land where you want, come to it, I will give you a tiger. It's plain and simple as that. Come again for sell with Puss in a bag. But, you know, I know all of we are dummy, and I know all of we don't.
Of the house. So that when you buy one of those houses, you're getting the land essentially for free. And you're getting value right then and there that you would not otherwise had. Because we want to empower and make owners of our people. And for young people, many of them struggle to get through. And they've become professionals. And they want to buy a house. But they have no chance of doing it under the Jamaica Labour Party. We have the Young Person Deposit Fund that we will be establishing within the NHT that will ensure that anyone up to 35 years old who is going to become a first-time buyer of their home.
So guys, we're actually doing research to see how much young persons had become homeowner under this government. And we are talking between the age of 25 to 45. See? We are doing research and we will come and show you the amount of young people that the government deem as young that has gotten a home or have bought a home, have acquired a home. So, you know, we are going to debunk a lot of these things that Bucky and his lot is saying. Ian Scales, this brother I want to see in my background. I am waiting for his clip to come out from the BOJ TV. Once it comes out, I'm going to download it and we will sit down and analyze it like we are analyzing this one. Every single God Almighty thing will come out of Ian Hill's mouth on that stage is a goddamn lie. Every single thing. Just like in leader. I just pay a lie them I walk and I tell. And if the people them fall feet, when the people them fall feet and vote for them, you know. See? And them coming up power and can't do what they say they're supposed to do because them a sell puss in a bag. What is going to happen? crime and violence are going to go up on the rise again because the things that them promise them can't deliver. All of these things that Mark Golden promise, you don't hear how he say him go funny, you know. Where is the money going to come from? Eh? If he can't tell you how he go funny in a budget, that means the money have to come from taxes. So they're planning to put taxes on the people. That is why they can't say where the money is coming from. We had it here in England, you know. We just had an election and the Labour Party in England told the people. And by the way, the Labour Party in England is the PNP party. See? Told the people that they would not put up taxes on them. And right now, they're putting up taxes on the people in England. I don't care, so I don't want to know. Oh.
Have their home. As long as they've been in the fund for at least NHT contributor for at least 2 years, they will be qualifying for a grant of $500,000 to pay down on their house. That is money they don't have to repay. A grant.
Yeah. So we might go and get $2 billion for just give us so. Eh? I wish I go in I got take $2 billion for just give away free some people. Eh? And I since when you get something for nothing? In which life? What you ever receive in your life for nothing at all? Somebody tell me. I continue to go like I eat that PNP. And by the way, I look in the crowd, my people, and when I look in the crowd, I don't see anybody from Savlamar that I know. And I also see a lot of people in. You know, I was told last night that a lot of the crowd was imported. So, as per usual, this is what the PNP does best. Try to lie and trick and to use propaganda.
We will be restoring the loan benefits that used to exist for public sector workers. The lower interest rate. For the lowest paid NHT borrowers, we will take off the burden of the insurance off of you. And the NHT will cover that cost. We are thinking about the needs of the people. That is why we are going to tackle the issue of absenteeism from school, the hungry belly that cause it, the high transportation costs that cause it. That is why when Dr. Campbell spoke about the 55% of Jamaicans who are suffering from food insecurity, we have to improve the nourishment of the children, and we will ensure our...
You hear me? Can't even breathe him. Listen to him. Big ass sour like a lime.
Needy children have at least one hot nutritious meal a day in school, whether it be primary or secondary school. And if you can't afford the transportation costs and we assess the situation and say so, we will provide a subsidy for your transportation. Busman, taximan, trusted and vetted will be the ones.
So I be free things, I'm going to subsidize busman and taximan. Where money I come from? Which part am I going to find the money to give free to taximan? Give a free house, give a $2 billion to young people. They might put tax per imports to give free things to farmer. Where is all this freeness coming from? And I like Mark Golden, I say, yo, you know, say, we are going to subsidize you and make it look cheaper for you. So you pay X amount of money so the government recoup some money. And that Mark Golden, I say, Mark Golden, I tell us I'm going to give everything for free. That is what Michael Manley did, you know. Crash Jamaica within 2 years. Jamaican people was seeing their ribs through them back within 2 years. That is what Michael Manley did. Give away everything. We have been there already, Jamaica. We have been there. And it did not work. See? This is why it is important for us to learn our history. We have been there. We have been down this road where government is giving away everything for free. When you listen to the interview with the Prime Minister, listen to that interview that the Prime Minister did. Big up yourself, you know, Kevin. Manuscript, big up yourself. Patrick, big up yourself. Millicent, big up yourself. A. Hutchinson, big up yourself. Marlene, big up yourself as well. Tyrone, big up yourself. Jacqueline, big up yourself. Mary Puppets, big up yourself. And Rohan, big up yourself, my boss. See?
We'll be the ones providing that, getting the benefit, because the children must get to school. And we have the First in Family Scholarship Program. If you are the first person in your family to have qualified for university or...
Now this, we prove that this policy that is about to talk about will cost $36 billion. You know what $36 billion can do? Where is Mark Golding planning to get that $36 billion? You know, listen and tell me if he tell you no, because I not hear it.
College. Under the next PNP government, you will get a full scholarship to send you to university or college. We're doing it for you, but we're also doing it for your brothers and sisters who will benefit the fact that you got through courtesy of the People's National Party government. And we expect you to pay it forward and help to lift them.
Michael Manley also did this. Michael Manley also did this. Gave education up to university free or up to college free. How much Jamaicans benefited from that? Not a lot, my people. And a lot of the people in Westmoreland 2 nights ago blowing vuvuzelas. They did not benefit from that education. A lot of them can't read. And I bet you right now they did blow vuvuzela and then hear one thing what Mark Golding said. You know, hear me I tell you, they're just seeing orange. That's it. And Mark Golding is playing upon the ignorance of these people. Mighty God of David.
As well, so that your family can move up the next level towards achieving the dreams that they have. Comrades, we heard about the land policy. We want to make owners of the Jamaican people. So if you're on public land and you've been living there for over 25 years, you have a right to your title, and we will make sure it happens. And if you're there for less than 25 and you want to acquire it, we'll make it available for sale on reasonable terms so that you can acquire a title for it if you wish. Because we're not going to bulldoze anybody off a land like Andrew Holness. We're not going to send eviction notices to people who have lived on land for 30 or 40 years. Like,
by the way, the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation have sent the people of Charlene eviction notices to vacate the premises or pay more because they are trying to raise money to fight the election. So they have sent, I have the letter. The Westmoreland Municipal Corporation have sent letters to the people living in Charlene to either pay more or vacate the land, my people. So Mark Golding is clearly lying. But anyway, we continue to listen.
Andrew Holness, we know any of them thing there. Social justice is a vital thing in this country. That is why we decriminalize personal use of ganja. That is why we're going
third time my boss I say ganja in China Westmoreland.
to review and change the law about contract work, especially for the hotel workers, but also for all the
Prime Minister already I do this. The Prime Minister already I do this what Mark going to talk about with the contract. The government is already doing it and is successful in doing it. Eh? You know tell me say people who follow behind PNP and know so then something happen. And that you know tell me Jamaican.
The workers, the court did it for the security guards, not the Labour Party. The court made a ruling and said the security guards must be treated as full-time employees. And I don't see why it should be limited to the security guards. I'm glad they got that. And we're going to do it for all workers across the land because we defend the right of workers. We set up the IDT, the Industrial Disputes Tribunal in Manly. We dealt with the Labour Relations and Industrial Disputes Act, equal pay for women and so many other things that have empowered our people. And the contract work thing is iniquitous in the way it is being used by some employers, and we're going to change it. That is why beach access is so critical as well across the country, where so many of the finest beaches in the country are not available.
No, security guard did come off contract under the Jamaica Labour Party. What the security guard went to court about was their overtime not being paid, my people. We don't want to wicked as a paid people, they don't know where we get them from, my people. Them people are can't normal and Jamaica they come from. Where do we continue to listen?
Accessible to our people. We intend to change that as well because other countries in the Caribbean that have good tourism industries like we exclude their people from the beaches. So why should we in Jamaica have to?
No, I'm a man that love the beach, my people. Me love the beach. And I don't know of any beach, any public beach that you are excluded from. Now there are persons who bought land with seafronts and you're not allowed on the people them land. But me go a Bluffis, me allow upon Bluffis. As a matter of fact, me go a Negril, and when me go a Negril, I can walk the whole 7 mile of Negril, except probably part of a hedonism. See, but all of it, And that part of it is private. But all on the grill, I have walk. When I go to Montego Bay, I have access to Harmony Beach Park. There's another part further down the road, close to Pier 1, where people used to go and swim. I see people are swim there all the time. You know, when I go to Portland, there's beach that I can access. You know, but I don't know which part in Jamaica people say then go and can access beach. So if anyone on the depend here, so we go to beach and people turn on the back and tell them say, you can't go on the beach, you make me know, but that has never happened to me. See, so out of fairness, if that has happened to any of you, let me know. It never happened to me yet. Every beach when I go on it and me always alright. Except when you go to one tourist attraction, say for example, Duns River Falls. See? So I don't agree with beaches being sold as private property. Turks and Barbados don't allow it. Well, you know, this is Jamaica. And anywhere in the world you go, my people, you know, people are going to buy and own things. If me buy a piece of land and you have beach money, or that for me and my family, I build fence on the two sides, I don't want nobody on it. Me and my wife can walk on it naked, ever feel like I go swim. I don't want anybody on it if me buy. I saw it, I decided. See? You look a piece where me I go buy for myself. I don't know big place. I don't know big place. And more than likely I go dump up it and make it in our beach. See? Because the place that the government has sell we have beach money. Normal people don't go there go swim. See? Some big rock stone in it are deep. People have to make it in one beach, literally. See? So me don't know if no beach are selling in Jamaica. And by the way, this government has never sold a beach. This government and the Andrew Wellness have never sold a beach in Jamaica. See?
Do that. It is not right. We're going to change that as well. Comrades, all of these things will require a government in which you can have trust and confidence, a government of integrity. That is why we intend to strengthen, not weaken, the institutions that support good governance in the country. The independence of the Integrity Commission is absolutely critical. We will not undermine it, we will support it. The other institutions like the Financial Investigations Division, we will not undermine it by appointments of persons who are totally inappropriate for the post for a variety of reasons. No, we will ensure.
No, I want to tell me because I'm kind of tired of the brother here. We're going to listen to him for probably 2 more minutes. But listen, I want to tell me in the comment section, does this man speaking on this platform sound like he's a prime minister? Does this guy sound like he's going to be able to go abroad and speak for the Jamaican people? Remember when Mama P used to speak internationally, we used to shame, you know? I'm not talking truth. Talking truth and shame the devil. When we used to hear Mama P on platforms of foreigners speak, I used to be ashamed. I'm not telling you no lie. God Almighty, no. No disrespect to her. See? Let me read to I come with them. Imported agriculture tax, 2 more extra hours on teacher, working time, 2% must go on the education tax. Trust me, Jamaican, that still remains inside PNP pipeline. Of course. Of course. And Mark Golden actually worse than Mama P for true Elride Abson. Mama P, you know, Mama P look like she used to study her speech before, so, you know, you never hear so much buck and, you know, so much misquoted words. Mark Golden, I don't know who, it sound like a Dayton can write the speech there. He write for Dayton kind of speaking, but Mark Golden can't pull it off. You know why? Mentally disabled. He not so writing educationally. You see when people are telling us say Mark Golden a top lawyer, and Mark Golden intelligent, Mark Golden fully dunce. And that's why I'm a lead the PNP. Dunce like a bat. Mark Golden so like a somebody bright too. Mark Golden so like he bright too. Eh? Mark Golden probably reach when he reach because he's white. And because I'm skin. Then push him up by front of the line. You hear me? I tell him because of who his father was and where he come from. Mark Golden probably not even do so good in a school. And teacher mark him book accordingly. Because of where he come from. I mean I talk about school at Jamaica, I talk about school at England. because his father did have an important role where the UK government gave him to go spy upon with Jamaica. So when they send him to school at England, they know that his father was doing an important job for the government, and they probably mark his work accordingly. Mark Golding duns like a one duppy bat. See? Right now, my 10-year-old daughter brighter than Mark Golding. I not ask Christ. You hear me I tell you no? we listen to two boy with the time speech with people.
Follow to the right, the best people, the most qualified and suitable people get those jobs. We are going to modify the gag clause, which now exists, where persons under investigation, you can't know about it until the final report reaches Parliament. So right now in this coming election, there are going to be a number of candidates who are under investigation for corruption offenses and nobody don't.
Let me tell you now, last night say, when you hear that, when you hear Mark Golding say that a 2 nights ago, you know, and yesterday I got a call saying that Mark Golding and the Jamaica Gleaner is planning to run more illicit enrichments, lies on the government. And see my set up feet now. So guess what happened today? Today I went Monday. Before the day end, you know, remember said DUJON did tell you know. Before the day end, Gleaner run a story today saying that there are members of the Jamaica Labour Party that is being investigated for illicit enrichment. They are on that script again, my people. See? So listen to him set it up now.
Know who they are. That cannot be right. We are going to change that when we form government. And we're going to enhance transparency that every member of government, not just the leader of the opposition or the prime minister, will have their statutory declarations or summary published. People can know that their leaders are leading in an open and transparent way. The people of Jamaica deserve that type of leadership. And impeachment, we're going to come with impeachment. The inspiration for me to bring the... I brought...
I don't notice. If people they not blow the vuvuzela when he say impeachment, guess why? Them don't know what impeachment mean. Anyway, you listen to people.
The impeachment bill back to Parliament with some modifications 3 years ago, and the government has done nothing with it. And we can't pass it because we are in the minority in the Parliament. They have done nothing about it, even though it was a manifesto promise from 2016 of Andrew Holness. The inspiration why I brought that bill, why I dusted it and set it up a little differently so it would cover a wider range of terrible acts, was because the MP for this constituency here was caught on video with a big stool, beat a woman badly in a car park. I couldn't believe my eyes that a member of Parliament...
Man say, man say, George Wright was caught on camera beating a woman with a stool. Anybody did see George Wright? Julian Silvera, who is charged for murdering his wife, Mark Golding's best friend, Julian Silvera, caught murdering his wife. See? And he's in jail right now on remand, waiting for sentencing for murdering a fellow member of the People's National Criminal Organization. Have you heard Mark Golding said anything about that? Have you heard any member of the People's National Criminal Organization said anything in relation to the murdering of Melissa Silvera? Have anybody heard that? Eh? Is Mark Golding bringing any policy to send a man like Julian Silvera who murders his wife to prison? Is Mark Golding making any mention of that Jamaica? I doubt it. We will be also bringing you DUJON'S speech. So one or the other will come tonight. Either Ian Scales one or DUJON'S speech tonight.
Eyes that a member of Parliament would behave like that. And they did nothing about it. The man sat in Parliament, he received no sanction from Parliament, and now they have him and they're going to run him as a candidate in this country. Big disrespect to the women of Central Westmoreland. Big disrespect to the women of Jamaica. That is why we must have an impeachment procedure so that we can address those type of issues where the parliamentarians and public officials behave in a way that brings their office into disrepute. There must be...
But anyway, we're now going on further. You can see people them on the platform. Them bored. They're not energized. Dan a scratchy head. Dan look like he had one wash. that take off here to that scratchy head. You know, the people that is just sitting there, they're not moving to the beat like when, you know, bro God is there. You see the energy. You know, you see the elation in the people. You see that, you know, we are united. The PNP is clearly not united, my people. And they're just here for the hype and the pump and ceremony. The PNP only wants power in Jamaica. And when they get it, they will not know what to do with it. And the Jamaican people will suffer. I guarantee it. I guarantee under PNP government, Jamaicans will suffer worse than what we did in the 90s. Remember, so I'm telling you, it's a different world now. In the 90s, when the world was booming, PNP managed to mash up Jamaica. Just imagine now when time hard, inflation high in our world, price of food high in our world. We have all kind of crisis going in our world now. Just imagine a PNP government in this time. If one time things did alright in our world, they managed to mash up Jamaica. Just imagine what going to happen now when time things hard in our world. Eh? But anyway, my people, I got to get ready to go to work, my people. And, you know, I will soon this evening, we will be analyzing another one of the PNP's tape. Hopefully Ian Hill's one. I know that DUJON'S had take aim at George Wright. You know, and I will be saying something about that when the time is right. See? So, I'll be heading off now, guys. Sorry, I can't read most I comment them. But big up on yourself. I am going to go get ready for work. And I will soon 6 o'clock this evening. See? So big up on yourself. 6 o'clock Jamaica time this evening. Which will be 12 o'clock UK time. See? So, me will sooner or later. Big up all 71 that gave me a thumbs up. All 160 persons that is here. Anybody that have subscribed. I can't see who subscribed already. So big up on yourself. All 72 persons that gave me a thumbs up. And I will see you guys later. Show labor rights.